We got Steph in the building, and I got my guy Lamont here. We waiting for the rest of the crew to show up. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, we're just gonna talk some Knicks as we're waiting for this game to start. You know what I mean? As you can see, you can't see. Never mind, I got a block. Maybe I'll take that off. But Steph, I haven't had a chance to talk to you in a minute. It's been a while. What do you think about the season so far?
I'm impressed, man. I thought it would take a little longer than it has to come together. I didn't think right now the Knicks are what 11, 12 games over 500. I wasn't expecting that this soon. I love what I'm seeing offensively. I love the ball movement, the player movement. I like, the fact that we're getting healthy, having Shannon back, having Payne. I'm really surprised at Payne. I knew he would help us, but he's been really key for us in the drive. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing. We got to get that defense together. Waiting for Mitch to come back. Hopefully get some bench help. But overall, I'm excited about what I'm seeing.
Yeah, me too. I like what I'm seeing. I love the offense, right? One of, if not the best offense in the league right now. And I don't even know if I don't even know if all of the chemistry is together yet. You know what I'm saying? I think we're still building the chemistry. We're still learning how to play with each other, which is a great thing with the offense being the way that it is. And we're still learning how to play with each other. You know what I'm saying? Um, I think the defense has to catch up to the offense. I still think you need bench presence. And I know there's a lot of people out there been arguing with me for a little while. You know what I'm saying about Tom Thibodeau not using the bench, and they're calling me Simido now, and all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I think that Tom Thibodeau has his system. He has his way. You know what I'm saying? He's not just going to throw somebody out there he doesn't trust or he doesn't believe can get the job done. That's just how Tom Thibodeau plays the games. You know what I'm saying? And I trust in what Thibodeau does. I kind of agree with his philosophy. One of the arguments that I've got the other day was, how do you know how good the bench is if they're not playing? And my response to that is because you see them in practice. You know what they can and can't do already. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why Shamit came right in and started getting playing time. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I think we need to add another piece to the bench. I think we need to add a scorer to the bench. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to make this team a little bit more complete. I don't know how we get that player, but I think that's going to be. I think that might be a priority of the front office going into February 8th is the trade deadline. Lamont, what do you think, man? We got Lamont right here. Put it over to Lamont. What do you think, Lamont?
Late November, early December, rebound. I felt like we're not getting enough offensive rebounds. And that's how Isaiah Hartenstein helped last year. Those tools. They know things. I'm seeing these cats getting foul trouble. He's getting those cheap fouls. It seems like they're taking him out of his game. So he needs to clean that up. And like you said, something off spark, a consistent spark off the bench.
Yeah.
That's what they need to do to take that extra step. And I'd like to see them, I guess, some of the better teams.
Go ahead, Lamont. Keep on going. Go ahead, Lamont. Keep on going.
The better teams, we're supposed to see how they match up, see if they actually make the progress. Like I like to see them against Boston. I want to see them against Cleveland. I think we had Cleveland.
Go ahead. You good, buddy.
We let them go.
Yeah.
So just a couple things we can clean up.
Yeah. I mean, definitely. And the good thing is that we're just about a little less than halfway through the season. You know what I'm saying? A little less than halfway through the season, and we got a chance to be 13 games over 500 tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like 13 games over 500, and a chance to, and we can even increase that. After the new year. You know what I'm saying? When is the last time that we've been 13 games over 500 at at the New Year. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I can't remember the last time we've been that way. So any arguments that people have about Thibodeau, I think you kind of got to let it rest until we see the rest of the season. I'm not saying don't criticize things that he does, because obviously every coach is going to have some areas where they can improve. You know what I'm saying? But I think Thibodeau's been great for this team. You know what I mean? Great for this team. Let me get a shout out real quick. Uh, Donald Cannon, thank you for the super chat. He said, "Here's the Semino, I think. Anyway, enjoy the drink on me." I will. I appreciate it, because the drinks are going to be $20 here, and this soda's going to be $20. So you know, um, Steph, I know you were here for the game on
Saturday.
Saturday. What did you think about the game on Saturday? Were you concerned about it being such a tight game?
I was yes and no. I mean, there's a part of me that wants the Knicks to play better. You think this is a team that's bottom of the league, bottom in the Eastern Conference without Kyle Kuzma. The Knicks should come out, jump on them, and win from beginning to end. But there's another part of me that I think that's more realistic. These are NBA players. The Knicks, as much as they're playing well, I don't think they're at 100% in terms of what's possible for them offensively and defensively. And I think they're still gelling. I think they're still learning. And I think the thing that I'm loving about the Knicks is they're winning while they're learning. They're winning even though they're not playing their best. I know a lot of Knicks fans are kind of down on the aspect of the Knicks that how good is this team really? They're beating up on, bad teams. Just win, baby. I mean, the coaches are behind the scenes making notes of. The coaches know, even though we're winning, this is what we have to shore up. They're making those notes anyway. But while you're learning, win. However you
Right,
can get it from start to finish, grind it out. However you can get it. This is the NBA. You get it how you can, and that's what the Knicks are doing right now.
right.
Back up one
Yeah,
point.
yeah, yeah. Sure.
This
Go ahead.
St. Wiggins team beat Cleveland when they're on a hot streak. This St. Wiggins team beat Atlanta twice. So this is a team that, even though their record doesn't show it, feel like they're improving and they can beat any team on any good night and beat three playoff teams. And I don't know if they beat Boston not, but I think they came close to beat Boston. So
Yeah.
this is not a team to sleep on.
No, and I think they're a team that has they're improving. Like they're getting better. They don't have a lot of wins, 5 wins or something like that. But they play hard. They're learning how to play with each other. And when you look at the first Saturday's game, it was a back-to-back game for the Knicks. They got in late. You know what I'm saying? Probably were like, we should run through these guys. You know what I'm saying? And came out and slept on them a little bit. And so then it was a tight game. I looked to myself, I say, well, okay, all right, it was a back to back, got in late, slept on the team a little bit. Um, you pulled off the win. Today, I expect it to be different, a lot different. You know what I'm saying? I'd like for it to be a blowout.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? I'd like for it to be a blowout.
I think it was impressive though that they grinded it out and went into overtime and even won the game, given what you're saying about it being a back to back.
Yeah, yeah. They grinded it out. Um, and like you were saying, Steph, to be learning on the job and winning. You know what I'm saying? To have nights when you're not really playing well and still win, I think is impressive for a team. Like I think that's the hallmark of a good basketball team, to be able to not play well and still win. You know what I'm saying? To be able to struggle and still win. Play up, come off of a back to back, traveling late, all of that, and still win. Now you got 2 nights rest. Um, you should be a little bit more relaxed. I expect them to come in and take care of business tonight. You know what I'm saying? And run these guys off the floor. Now, let me ask you this: is it possible though? Because the Wizards also beat the Knicks in preseason. right? Um, is it possible that maybe they're just not a they don't match up well? Maybe the Wizards just got some kind of matchup with the Knicks.
Yeah,
It's
I
gonna
think
be
that's
out.
possible. OG in that I was watching the first half and I was close enough to like really just focus on him. He put a lot of work in, particularly in that second half. I think he only had 9 points or something like that for the game. But I think they put him on Carrington or whoever it was in the first half that was killing us, and he locked it down.
Yeah,
So I think for him, again, in terms of matchups, he may have to just forget about offense for this particular game and did what he did in the second half on Saturday and just
yeah,
follow. I think it was Carrington, if I'm not, or was it Champagne? One of them. One of them. And
yeah. Champagny, Justin
yeah, like
Justin
third.
Champagny, he killed this last game, right?
Yeah,
He had a career game. I don't expect him to have that kind of career game again,
right.
unless he just some kind of matchup against the Knicks. But um, I don't expect him to have that kind of career game again. It looks like Kyle. I think I seen Kyle Kuzma out there warming up. So if
Yeah,
Kyle
he's
Kuzma's
back.
back, Champagny's playing time may change, or the amount of times that he has the basketball in his hands may change. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I don't know. I'm expecting a different game tonight. We got about 19, 20 minutes before tip off. Um, do we have? Do we? I didn't check the injury report. Do we have anybody sitting out tonight?
I know Brunson was a game time decision. I don't know if that decision has been made.
Yeah, yeah. I think I don't know. Would you if Brunson is a game time decision? I don't know. Is this the night when you would sit him, or do you think it could be a tough game? So we better play him.
I would sit him. If I mean, I'm not going to sit him just to sit him for rest. But if he can't go or if there's a nagging injury, I would sit him.
Yeah, yeah. Brunson's playing. Okay, okay. Lamont said Brunson is playing tonight. And we're waiting for the rest of the group to show up here. They kind of, some people are stuck in traffic. Pretty sure they'll be here soon enough. You know what I'm saying? And when we do, we'll try to get them in on the stream as well. You know, after tonight's game, who we play after tonight? Utah.
Utah,
Utah.
January 1st.
That should be a win. Utah sometimes is a tough matchup for us.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And then we play OKC. I don't want to look past Utah,
yeah, yeah.
right? But that's a big matchup.
We
That
played
that
them
oh,
twice in 8 days. Okay,
right. That's a tough matchup. How do you how do you feel about that OKC matchup?
I'm looking forward to it. I mean, the Knicks are handling their business, beating teams under 500. That's what they're supposed to be. But I think that's going to be a good barometer to see exactly where we are when we play OKC.
Yeah, yeah. That will. And everyone that's listening, just put in the chat. Obviously we're in the arena doing this. So I just want to know if you guys can hear us good enough. Seems like you can hear us good enough. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to make sure you guys can hear us good enough, and the sound behind us isn't too loud. And all those things. But Lamont, how do you feel about that OKC match?
It's gonna be a tough matchup. It's gonna be the channels that we need to be doing. See how well we doing. It's a top team in the league. They have height. We got Hartenstein coming back, playing against the door. That's a big matchup. They'll be typically falling to penalty. Guys back into the business. Back to the got SPN also. You have to stop. So we're gonna put this on them or we're gonna put those on.
That's a good question. Bridges the OG. Uh, I think they might go with Bridges first. Size, right? For the size, Bridges probably fit the size a little bit better. Um, but yeah, I forgot all about Hartenstein. I forgot all about that. You know what I mean? I forgot about that. But let's go.
How are you?
Got two more people entering the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Uh, Now, we're talking about that OKC matchup. I know it looks a little bit crazy, but just thinking about that OKC matchup, I think SGA, Miguel Bridges will probably guard SGA. Um, Sometimes OG might switch off on tour. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be, they're deep. They're super deep. They might be, they might be the deepest team in the league. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be tough for us to deal with because, they can come in with guys off the bench that can compete with our starting five, maybe not better, but can compete with our starting five, keep the level of play high, right? So now guys like SGA, Hartenstein, they can come in later in the game fresh, right? So that right there that could be an issue for the Knicks. And, but we got to get past this game tonight. You know what I'm saying? Got to get past this game tonight. And right now, players are entering the store. So hope you guys can still hear us. I'll turn this around a little bit. Guys, players, everybody entering the floor. The Knicks haven't come back out yet. But you see the Wizards out there warming up. They can be on this side shortly. Yeah, that's very good. Great that, what do you want to do?
If we can get a scoring wing, either a 3, a 6. My wish list is a 6-8-3 or a 6-8-6-9-3-4. Play the 3 or the 4, two switchable. Um, if we can get a bid that we can count on, I understand Mr. Robinson may be coming back, but I'm still a little iffy about his ability to stay healthy. If we can get a wing and a backup big, I'm happy. But I think if we're gonna do anything, it's only gonna be one or the two.
Yeah. A wing and a backup big. Who, I mean, I'm assuming Mitch, but who else are we moving to get these guys? Because, I mean, his salary is only like, what, 14 million this year, I think. Um, Anybody else on the bench, they don't make a lot of money. So how we these guys, I think, I don't know, maybe seeing what happens on the waiver wire might be something that the Knicks do. Um, I just don't know if we have enough money to trade unless we're going to trade one of our main players, like Zion or something like that. There go the Knicks. You can hear the Knicks fans, ladies and gentlemen. You can hear the Knicks fans much louder than the Wizards fans as they all right, what's going on? How you feeling?
Good, brother.
We
Long time listener.
appreciate it.
Yeah, man, long time follower. So yeah,
Appreciate it.
yeah. My name's Q.
Q,
Q.
that's me for
All right,
Q.
likewise, likewise.
What's going on? Steve,
I think
nice
we
to meet you too.
13,
High
14,
five.
and I just sat here because they were doing the show. I think we down there, right?
Yes, sir. I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming out. Yes, sir.
Hello, how are you?
Pass the arena. To take over the arena. Definitely more Knicks fans in the building right now than there are Wizards fans. That's sure. But I'm a Knicks fan though, so it's not sad for me. It's not sad for me. Yeah. What about you, Lamont? What would you like to see the Knicks do? Uh, that ain't right. Affirmative. Keep it right. I don't like that's what you know. And, I don't really trust it. I like him. I don't really trust him with and that's what Furnace Land. That's what I think Furnace Land. I think that all the
The swing person, I'm gonna give myself a standard how he does. Um, as you get more playing time, so I just want a big. I want a big.
Okay. You want a big.
I want a second base.
Okay. I'm with Seth. I want like a wing. Saying I want a wing. I want a guy 6'8" that can shoot the three, that can play some defense, that can create off the dribble. You know, I know I'm asking for like a sound like I'm asking for a star. You know, right? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, they don't have to do it at a star level.
Right.
But but that can do those things. I think that's why at the beginning of the season I was really asking for Dottier because he's 6'8", around that size. He can do some things, but he's a rookie. He's got a lot to learn. We're going to see what Shamit as he gets comfortable, what he can do. How do you feel about Shamit?
I like Shannon, and I think this is where I'm going to get in trouble. I don't think we have enough to get what we want them at the level that we want it. And I think the only way we could do that is if we're willing to put McBride and Knicks together to get a guy like that. And I love McBride. He's playing well for us. I love what he's doing offensively and defensively. But he's the only one on this team that has value outside of our starting lineup. Campaign doesn't have that value. Shamit doesn't have that value. So if you got Payne and Shamit at 1 and 2, and you got this wing he's talking about coming off, playing the three with Precious at the four,
Right,
I think we're going to be fine. I'm not sure how much we're going to be able to get from Nick alone.
right,
Don't kill me, Nick Sam. I like McBride too. I'm just thinking about value.
right. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I would hate to get rid of Duke, but I understand what it is that you're saying, and I do. I understand. You want to, and I think the front office is not going to be obviously Brunson, Carl Anthony Towns, Bridges, OG, probably even Josh Hart. Like none of those guys will probably get moved. You know what I'm saying? Or even on the table. Anybody else, I think, is on the table. You know,
Even Precious.
what you about to say?
Okay, even Precious is on the table.
Even Precious is on the table. Maybe even Josh Hart is on the table. I don't know. They feel like they're getting something. Maybe it's those hard to say. You know, Now, also, you could just say, you know what, I'm not going to do anything this year, and we're going to see where the team lands, and then maybe see what we can do in free agency with a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's something maybe that's a route that the Knicks could go. Maybe you see what happens. After the trade deadline, maybe there's some people on the waiver wire that you can pick up for cheap, that can come in and produce. But maybe you just wait to see what happens at the end of the free agency.
Yeah,
Maybe that's the best way to do it.
yeah. I think at that time Nick will be on an expiring, if I'm not mistaken.
Who will be on expiring?
Nick, Nick
Me.
will be on
Yeah.
an expiring after
Right.
this season, if I'm not mistaken.
Nah, we're healthy. we're healthy. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. I seen Smooth Will in the chat. Email me at srussell@nothingbutnicks.com. He asked how to become part of the NBK staff. Just email me srussell@nothingbutnicks.com. The same way it's spelled in the on the channel. Uh, just email me there. SRUSSELL@nothingbutnicks.com. We can talk. All right. But I think we're gonna head off, ladies and gentlemen. The game is getting ready to start in about 6 minutes. I guess we get some quick predictions before I think the Knicks gonna win. I think we're rested, we're fresh. We know what to expect. I think we blow them out tonight. Lamar, what you think?
Go forward with the we'll take the full second half and blow up the bus.
Okay. Steph?
I like that, Lamar. Yeah. Vote early and the Knicks will come out and blow them away in the end. I like that.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get up out of here. We appreciate you being warming up. Game starts in 6 minutes. And, I definitely see you on the post game show. So, got a message. Well, there goes Cat. There goes Cat walking in the building. You hear the Knicks fans start cheering for Cat. You guys probably can't see him. But he's down in court, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, we'll catch you after the game.